We are live. I think I have a better setup this time. I'm feeling good. Welcome back to another edition of Kane's Kitchen. I'm excited to do this. Nothing like being outside and hitting on the barbecue, and I want to make sure I get the camera set up good. Beautiful. Anyway, so I figured I'd do a few things today. We're gonna make potato salad. Usually when I make it, I try to make it with my own kind of mayonnaise aioli, and we're gonna try that today. Big risk. You got to know what you're doing when you're making this. We'll make some potato salad. I have some brined pork chops that I've had sitting in brine for 3 days. We're gonna grill those off. We're gonna make a nice, beautiful peach chutney to go along with it, and then we'll also make some real grilled corn. Excited to make that, and so we'll see how it goes. So I guess the order of it is, I guess we'll start with the mayonnaise, with the potato salad. We'll make the mayonnaise first and mix the potato salad, um, and we'll go from there. Grab one thing. I'm sorry. All right. Sorry about that. Set it up over here. Let's take a look. All right. So see how it looks. 1 second. Make sure we're okay. Yeah, we're looking good. All right. Can you see me better? Here we go. Perfection. Okay. So when you make any kind of mayonnaise aioli, I got to pull off. Sorry. The main thing with the emulsion. All right, you're gonna fuck with me again, aren't you? Sorry for the swearing. Anyway, we're gonna start the emulsion. So you need some kind of acid. So we're gonna strain. We're gonna strain some lemon juice in here, and make sure you get the seeds out. It's very hard to make the emulsion. When I worked at El Forno, I had a guy, a chef there, Chef David. He, you know, he can make the emulsion. Of us believed him, and it took him about 40 minutes, but he very slowly. But why go through all the ratio you're going to use for a mayonnaise? A couple. Very important that it's not olive oil, that it's a seed oil or some sort of oil that doesn't have much flavor. If you use olive oil, you're gonna get a crisp. And the really is not stopping when you start. You want to start and stop. The main thing and creates the emulsion. It won't go a lot quicker. So I got two. Of course, I like black pepper, the white pepper. Yeah, not a big fan. A little salt to start. A drizzle very slow. Makes a big difference. And the cup when you're pouring it in, if it's in something too big, it goes too fast, you're going to break the emulsion. And you don't want that. You want to make sure you can make the mayonnaise. So we're going to touch. And while it mixes with the lemon, we're going to start adding the oil very slowly. Create the emulsion. You don't want to go too fast. You really want to go slow in the beginning. Really slow. If it does break, it's very easy to make. But if it does, water. Oops. Do that on there. There we go. And get that nice pour, that really slow pour. Let it start to mix. I can feel it. I can hear it starting to mix, which is really good. Creating the emulsion. Once you start to get it, it's starting to form. Go a little bit quicker. Work. I'll keep going. Again, starting to mix, so I can go a little faster. A little faster. Starting to come together nice. Don't break on me. Oh no, it's together. It's together. Beautiful. You go live, you never know. You never know. We don't have the benefit of going back and fixing it. Now we can go faster. So let's come together. The mayonnaise is mixed. I don't want it to break. All right. I'm going to give it a little try and make sure we're okay with consistency wise. Yeah, we need a little more oil. Not a problem. And the thing is, if you add too much oil, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal because that's what the water does. You know, usually after you make an aioli, you make any kind of mayonnaise, sauce, dressing, whatever. Always good to have a little water around to use to, you know. All right. Two things we're going to do after. We're going to taste the salt, the pepper. This is beautiful. This has come together nicely. Now, it looks a little thick, which is not a problem. Again, let's make sure we taste. I mean, if you look at it, you can see the color. Beautiful white color. Came together real nicely. Need salt. The lemon is pretty prominent. We're going to put some more because we're going to mix it with a lot of potatoes. There's nothing wrong with the little extra lemon, so I make sure we get our strainer. We're going to put it in. I'm going to put a little bit of lemon in there to fix the consistency. Lemon will do the same thing as the water. Now I'm going to add a little touch of water also. Just a little bit. I'll let that all mix together. We got a nice base here. A beautiful base for the potato salad. Something to get excited about. Like, it's going to be really good. It's really easy to make. It's all about the process in the beginning of letting it emulsify. Without that, you're going to get a broken sauce. I'm going to go back again. Taste, taste, taste. Taste, 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 taste. That's the chef's motto. People forget. I forget. We all forget, but that's pretty good. I've been accused of saying everything I make is good, but I've told you. I brought my mom on a show sometimes. She'll tell you I've had some epic fails. At the household. My father imparted a lot of pressure. Very critical, as you can imagine. I can't believe you would think I'm like that, but not really. Cooking for me, I'm happy. This is great. So this is looking good. Try one more time. Oh, that's tasty. All right. So we got our mix. Move some stuff out of the way here. Now we got our mix. Save the lemon just in case. See what happens. I don't need this anymore. All right. So now we're going to mix our potatoes. We'll mix it over here. I go pretty simple. I try to keep it pretty simple. All right. So we'll put our potatoes in. good to cook these. I cooked them a day ahead. You want them to get pretty much set. If you try to do it when it's really hot, it can turn into mashed potatoes. So I don't mind mixing cold. It's probably better warm, but we're gonna mix it cold. Okay, so we'll put a little celery. Very simple, mine. A little chopped red onion. We always go back to the seasoning again. Go salt. More pepper, of course. More pepper, more pepper, more pepper. And we're gonna add I got some hard-boiled eggs. We'll cut some up. We'll put them in. I'm gonna chop it pretty rough. I like chunky egg in it, so that's my personal preference. So that's what we're gonna do. Drop it in here. I like the chunks. All right, so we got the eggs. Now we're gonna add the master. Add our mayo. It's the key to it. The fresh mayonnaise makes the potato salad. I mean, the mayonnaise is the most important piece. Making sure the other ingredients are fresh are good too, but the mayonnaise part is the part that makes it. Now we'll mix. Later on, we're gonna have a special taste tester because I know I've been accused of liking everything, so I've brought a reinforcements, a sous chef of sorts, to have a taste and see what they think. I mean, probably won't be biased. I hope not. I want some real feedback. We're gonna put a little parsley. A little bit of fresh parsley. One time through. Flat leaf parsley only. Not trying to chop parsley too much. You want to just cut it once, one nice thin chiffonade, best you can. Leave it alone. That's my motto. Mess with the parsley. And this potato salad came out real good. Just a second. It's coated nicely. I'm not gonna probably add more mayonnaise. Maybe just a touch. Just a touch. Just a touch. One more. Why not? All right, a little lemon. Fix up some seasoning. We'll try it out. Give it a taste. See where we go, how we like it. All right. More salt. More salt. More pepper. Much more pepper. More lemon. Honestly, I think more celery too. Don't give up on this. A little more lemon too, like a lemony. All right. You want the chunks. Yeah, it's nice and chunky still. It's not all broken apart. You start letting it break apart, and you've turned yourself into a potato salad, mashed potato, which I've seen many times. People are very particular about their potato salad, especially I think around New England. I don't know if it's everywhere, but I've had some battles in the kitchen about who makes the best, and I think I'm in the running. Very simple. You need a lot of stuff. People overdo it too much. All right, we're gonna let that sit. That's delicious. Right. Okay. Next, we're gonna try to move the camera, I think. See how this works. See if we can get it over here, because I think this will be a way better scene from this end. Watch the grill. There we go. We can do it. Perfect. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do is make the peach chutney. I got some beautiful Georgia peaches. My girlfriend's, I guess, stepfather. He said he got these peaches from somebody that came up from Georgia, but you had to buy 50, which I find, it seems like he got duped. I don't know. But anyway, he had too many peaches. Nothing, he doesn't know what he can do with them. He made some pie. And then what do you do with the rest? So, and I said, hey, I'll use them because we can make a beautiful chutney. And I'm going to cut one open and show you, but these things are phenomenal. From Georgia there. Unbelievable. All right. I think before, though, we do that, should I do it without the chutney? You know what? I'm going to do something different. Sorry. I'm going to move you around. I'm going to come a different angle. All right. So I think first what we should do is get the pork chops marinated. I'll make things a lot easier. Now we can go on one continuous roll all the way through. So I've been holding these pork chops, boneless pork loin chops. We'll cut these after. I'll show the inside of the Georgia peaches. These things are, they are phenomenal. But I've been sitting this in a brine for 3 days. I put it in on Sunday. Two nice chunky boneless pork loin. So the brine really consists of, it's a mix, kind of like a balance of brown sugar and salt. We put sprigs of rosemary, some sage, heads of garlic, and some black peppercorns, some fennel seed. And the key to this, though, really is to make sure it balances. You want it to be not too salty, not too sweet, right in the middle. You drop the pork chops in. The stronger you make the brine, the quicker, I guess, the pork chops will brine and will season. But you can't oversalt them. You can screw them up in the brine. People underestimate how strong some of these brines are. With pork chops, it's easy. Like it penetrates, and it's so flavorful for the pork. Now, people, we've had the debates about turkey, brining turkeys, and I think you need to brine a turkey probably for a week to get real, a real brine all the way through the turkey because it's so big, so many parts to it. Where a pork chop, after 3 days, it's beautiful. There's nothing like these things. The pork loin done right is a great product. It's cheap. I've used a lot of it, and brining it is the way to go. You're gonna pull it out. Oh, let me get together here. Mess around. So we're gonna pull it out here. We're gonna pull it out of the brine. See if I can get it down a little. There we go. You can almost, I don't know if you can see the color from there. I know I'm on an iPhone, but the color is almost like it changed, almost like I don't know, it's like veal almost. Really nice. I mean, beautiful. I can feel how soft it is. This is going to be a great product to grill. I'm going to wipe off the fennel seeds. A little bit of fennel seed ain't going to kill anybody, but you want to get those peppercorns so I don't want to break any teeth. So we're going to pat it dry. Give it a little pat. Look, we're going to give it a quick marinade. Simple. A little extra virgin olive oil, a little garlic. That's it. Then we will season it when it hits the grill. All right, and then I got my patent. You know it. You got to mix your garlic ahead of time. I grind garlic. I put it in oil, and anytime I need it, I have it ready to go. Bang, a little bit on there. Beautiful oil. I didn't even open it here. Jeez. Okay. We'll put a little olive oil in there, just a little bit. Give it a little mix. I think with the oil, and I've seen others grill, and you got to be careful how much oil you're putting on the meat before you grill. It's gonna get that. You get that flame that comes over, and you get that propane taste on your meat. And you definitely don't want that. You don't want the propane taste on your meat. So I'm going to hold this. We got it ready to go. So we're going to go from the chutney. We'll make the chutney. And before we start that, we'll turn on the grill and get that going. We're going to turn the grill on, get it heated. We'll make our chutney. We're going to grill our pork chops. And then while the pork chops are resting, bang, we're going to do our corn. It's all going to come together. It's just how you do it. Going live makes it a little tougher, you know. Put yourself out there, and if you mess up, you got to own it. But I'm very confident, and I know I'm not going to mess this up. So we're going to move you. Actually, you know what? Well, yeah, we can move you. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine for now. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to cut open a peach. Beautiful inside. I mean, just gorgeous. That red, it's just wonderful. Just beautiful. We're going to dice this. Give it a quick dice. I don't think we're gonna waste one. One is gonna be for us to eat later, but we'll cut one up and we'll make a chop. We don't need a ton of chop. Get my little cup. Put my peaches in. We'll bring all our ingredients over there. That's the most important thing. Start making our beautiful chutney. Before we start, turn the grill on. We're ready to go. All right. Let's get the grill on. All right, we got the grill on. So we got our peaches over here. I'm going to bring some balsamic vinegar, a really nice balsamic vinegar. This is kind of reduced. It's beautiful. It's syrupy. It's going to make a nice help for the flavor of the sauce. A little brown sugar. I'm going to bring over our mint. And my favorite. My absolute favorite. You don't know. Got to put a little rum in there. You know, you got to have a little rum in this. This is a peach and rum chutney. I mean, you cannot really beat it. To go with a pork chop. I don't know how you beat it. I got my butter. Oh. Oh. That peach is so good. All right. So I'm going to start with the brown sugar in the pot first. The brown sugar. I'm going to add a little more maybe. Also, I'm going to put a touch of water to get it going. You don't want to burn it. And honestly, we're cooking out on this thing. Put a little too much water. So I'm going to let this syrupy down a little bit. Let it cook down. You don't want to have the heat too high. We'll turn the heat down a little. So nothing burns. We'll just get this started. Once it gets started, the next thing we're going to do is add our peaches. Now, the peaches are going to cook down. They're also going to let out a ton of moisture. So you don't have to really worry if you don't think you have enough moisture. It's going to be, if your sugar reduces too much, you don't want it to get too hard. If it gets too reduced, it's going to get really hard and it's going to burn. Once we get to it, starts to get a little syrupy again, we'll turn it up a little. We'll play with it. As it gets a little syrupy again, we're going to add our peaches and we'll start cooking. As the peaches cook down, we'll deglaze with our rum. Try to flame it out, and then at the end, we're gonna hit it with a little balsamic and finish with the mint, and that'll be our sauce. Down we go. And that'll be our sauce for the basically our chutney that's gonna go on top of the pork, or whatever else you want to do with it. I'll put our peaches in. Wonderful, wonderful peaches, Georgia peaches. Now, my girlfriend said, the only reason that she got invited over there was because they made too much pie. I don't want to believe that, but I'm sure it's a really good pie. They still got way too many peaches. They gave us 2, They gave us 2 more to work with today, so I'm excited to see how this turns out. But so we'll let it go. Put it low to medium heat and let it kind of work its way through here. See. Hold on. Sorry. There we go. That's better. Now you might want to give this a quick cover. So I got some plates. Let it cook a little slower. I'll put that with a little cover so it doesn't, all the liquid doesn't reduce. We'll keep that on low. I guess while we're doing that, we can move over. We'll wait for that. We can start peeling our corn. Why not, right? We got our beautiful pork chops just waiting. And so I cut the corn before. I gave it a little cut. We're gonna pull it apart. To be honest, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut some more off it too. I think I'm not. Some of these are looking a little rough. Not rough, just not that beauty stuff. But it's okay. We can cut that shit off and take care of it and fix it all up nice and get the nicest pieces of the corn. I'm gonna get a nice piece. We get a nice piece. Not too worried about all the strings and all that stuff. It's gonna come off on the grill for the most part. We're also gonna season this before we put it onto the grill. So that'll also be helping to get some of those things off as well. So no biggie. This corn dish you're gonna like. This is gonna be a good one. It's a nice dish. I know people that I've made this for do enjoy this. It's simple. I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but in the summertime when you work with people that don't, you have family and stuff coming over and stuff like that, they don't know how to make these things. They think you're some world-class chef where it's pretty simple. So I'm gonna cut that piece. I'm gonna cut that off too. Cut off that piece. All garbage. Look at that. All that stuff. Cut rid of that. I'll leave that down. That's fine. This one looks pretty good. I'm gonna leave that. It looks okay. This one needs a little trim. All right. I got it up. It's simple. We'll just do a little oil, salt, pepper to start. And when we finish, we're gonna finish kind of more in a butter sauce. So let me check my chutney. I don't want to do that. I'm not really gonna get that disaster. Looks great. I already put the oil right. Yes, I did. It's a little salt, a little pepper. I'll just toss it, We're just gonna put it on the grill. Got a lot more to happen to this corn, but this is just the initial seasoning. So now we're ready to go. You don't have to worry too much about that. Alrighty, let's go back and check our chutney. Ooh, see if we can fit back in there. Can. So be careful. Stuff's hot. So these are pretty ripe. There's no need to panic. A little chop ain't gonna hurt none. You want to move this around. I think at this point I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna deglaze my rum. Look at that syrup. Oh, look at that. That's just straight from the peaches. Peaches are making that happen. A little fire action for you. Not gonna quite give us what we want, but I think one's enough. A little fire in there. I'm gonna let this cook a little longer. We may even start the pork chops, and while they're resting, we kind of do it all and kind of cook it together because, cooking at its own time, you know. Not everything can be perfectly planned out. So you don't know how much liquid is going to be in the peaches. You really can't put times in these kind of things. You know, let this go a little bit. We got the rum, we got all the flavor. Cover it halfway. We'll leave a little liquid there to come out. And you know what? Let's start the grilling. Why not? What we came here to do. Grill pork chops. What I came to do. My grill's up. I cleaned it earlier already, so we're not really too concerned about the cleaning. We don't want the fire. That's what we don't want. We don't want the fire. So it's not. Start low first. I'm moving my way up. You do not want that flame coming over and hitting that pork. I don't want that. Stay away. I'll let this stuff cook off a little bit. We're gonna move it up top. If it starts to flame, no big deal. You don't have to panic. Just get it off of there. And I see these guys, just all the flame coming up over. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, he taught you how to grill. It's tough to watch. So yeah, you know what? We'll put a little salt and pepper on this too. Gotta be careful with this though, because you did brine it. So we'll put a touch. After we flip it, we bring it over. We'll start on the other side first. We'll season the other side up. There we go. There we go, dude. I'm gonna season right from the top. No biggie. No panic. Let those things go. Want to get some really nice grill marks in these. I'm kind of scared to close it. I'm gonna let this go and see what happens. Back to our chutney. Hope you really can see those pork chops cooking, can you? Oh yeah, you can. All right. We'll mix up here and crack it down. We need to add a little touch of water. Not biggies. And again, you're just adjusting. Not everything's perfect the way you want it. Just add a little more water. Help to get the rest of the cook out. You want it to kind of come together. It's going to be a sweet sauce. We're going to add a little balsamic next. It's a little time for balsamic time, maybe. Oh, don't flame on me. Put a little balsamic in there. Nice syrupy stuff. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. And we're gonna have our nice sauce here. Still gonna add some mint to it at the end. It's gonna be a nice peach compote of sorts right on the top. This chutney would be fine too if we cooled it. We're not gonna cool it. We're gonna serve it warm, so it's more like a compote. I think I'm gonna hold it a little bit here, where we don't burn. Focus our attention on the main product, our pork chops. I'm gonna have to close this a little, get some heat in here. Get some heat. We want those beautiful grill marks. That's what we're aiming for here, to have nice grill marks. And it's not looking like it's gonna do it for that yet. Get a little hotter. Get that heat up. It's not exactly the grilled essential. I can promise you that. I'll probably throw the corn on now. We can show the final preparation as it goes up. With the pork, once it comes off, it's going to rest and it'll be great. So, let's see what's going on. Oh boy. Derek's here. Oh boy. There we go. Pork's cooking beautifully. We got our compote waiting. And now we're kind of in standstill for a few minutes here. Anyway, guess we can go to the chat maybe. Take a look. What's going on? Let's see, anything good. What do we got? Chef Lewis. I like Chef Lewis, I think. I think Chef Lewis is a good guy. It's one of my My friends. Is it good? Yeah, not really. All right, I'm gonna drop the corn on now too. Start cooking that off. Right on the grill, directly to the grill. Don't want to mess around. Right to the grill. Gotta close this up. Let's taste this. Touch of salt, little salt. Little pepper. I'll put the mint in now. We'll drop a little bit of mint in there. I'll mix it after. There you go. Nice color. It's coming together nicely. That's exciting. It's gonna be really good, I think. This is the taste tester has to say, but right now I'm feeling pretty comfortable about it. It's looking really good. All right. I can see it starting to get nice down in there. I can feel it there. It's starting to crisp up. Turn over. Got some nice marks. Those porks look good. It was a really nice grill. Maybe if we were on charcoal, we're going to get a much better product. I know that. But this pork is going to be fabulous, considering all things. The heat of this grill not really doing what it's supposed to do, per se. It's still doing really well. So we'll bang the corn out. We'll have a nice meal. What do we got? What do we got for comments? Let's go. Give me something. Chad's better without Menor. Well, did Menor's? I would say one thing about Menor's. Can we do this right now? I know I'll probably throw this on Facebook too. People might not know who he is. Great guy, but no promotion for the show today. I saw he retweeted Mick's horrible stream that his mic didn't work right, but I didn't see anything from Manners about the show today. Not good, Manners. I'm just kind of kidding, but jeez, man. I mean, the first thing in your logo, you know, if you look at Manners' Twitter account, the first thing it says is CEO of the Minifan Network. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, but anyway, it's okay. I know Mick's more famous. I get it. I understand. Mick's a star. Yeah, gotta throw something. This corn's looking good. This is nice corn, man. Beautiful corn. Oh, when I was younger, we had a farm in Bristol. I think it was called Fales Farm. I think so. Don't quote me. It was a little place, a little strip of land, and they had unbelievable corn. And I used to work at SSD on a great restaurant. I do want to get the chef on there sometime to talk. And we used to make an unbelievable crab chowder. We used to take we used to get fresh crabs right from the docks. They used to catch them in the summer. The corn we used to cook off, then we would cut it off its stem, and then we would make a stock out of it. So you put the corn in, just water and corn, and make a beautiful, like, reduced kind of stock. Then we would take the crab bodies and make a stock out of the crab bodies and then combine it and just reduce it. And right at the end, hit it with a touch of cream and just put the crab in right at the end, a little chive. Oh, wow. God damn, was that good. Those are the days. Our grill's looking pretty good. The corn's starting to grill off. Go a little faster, I guess. Now, a lot of people do all different ways. I don't know, a long time ago now, though, I had never seen before that this kid I know, Bud Ingram, he he did the corn in steaming it. So that's cool. I've seen all different ways. People just cook it in foil on the grill. They cook it right on the grill. I'm not sure how else you would do it. For me, I like it straight off the grill and then mix it with what we're going to mix it with. And you'll see the end product. The end product is phenomenal, but you got to have patience with corn. Corn, you got to be patient. You got to keep moving around. You got to keep talking. You got to make sure all the kernels are getting nice and toasty. This pork's starting to look pretty nice. Start to feel it. It's starting to be almost done. It's going to cook quicker. A brine pork chop is definitely cook quicker. It's already partially somewhat cooked before you even put it on the grill, but these pork chops look phenomenal. We'll heat this up, put it over the pork at the end. Oh, it'll be delicious. Let's see. I can see better on this side, actually. What do you got? You got Trent South. Well, thanks, Eric. I appreciate you coming in here. I saw your fight with the mascot. I hope you won. Really good content. All right, corn's going. Look at this. Look at this pork. This one looks. I think this one I'm gonna say is just about done. You don't want to overcook it. One thing that happens with pork can overcook really badly. We'll take that off. We're gonna give it a nice piece of butter on top and let it rest. All right, we're getting close here. We're close to liftoff. Taste tester. I'm glad you won. I'm glad you beat him. It's good news, man. And I hope you had a blessed day the other day. So I had a great day too. I had an awesome day. I can't lie. I got with the family, the girlfriend. It was awesome. So those days are really good. This pork is getting very close. This corn, man, it's gonna take a little time here. A little time on the corn. We don't want to run out of darkness. I'm gonna pull this off now. Same thing. I'm gonna touch it with a little butter. Maybe a little salt on top. We'll see. Why not? Give it a little touch. Just a little touch. We'll let that rest. I'm gonna let this corn go. So when the corn comes out, um, pretty simple. We're gonna put some lime on it. We're gonna put some cilantro, beautiful cilantro. We're gonna put some cheese, Parmesan cheese. We're gonna toss it all together, season it, and just a nice, easy, simple way to do corn. It's easy. Grilling is the key part, and obviously the freshness of the corn. This is the season. This is the season right now. It's coming into peak flavor season. So we'll let this cook out. Maybe a few more minutes. I don't know what broth you're talking about, my friend Lewis. What are you talking about? Broth. You dunking no broth. I just put a little butter on top to just kind of flavor it there. Let it sit with the butter, and then we'll pour that over. But most of the flavor is going to come. Broth. You're talking about the chutney. You're talking about this. Yeah, I don't want to call it a broth, my friend. More like a compote. It's delicious. That mint in there makes a big difference. It's a nice freshening of the product. Really good. Fucking man. Fucking hell, that's really good. Ah, we grilling? Finally. Trying to get sad in here. Come on. I don't want to run out of light. All right, let's move over here now. I'm good. We got all that in there. I'm just walking here watching that. Take a look at some comments. Oh yeah, I know. I thought about that. I said Kajita. I sometimes I use the queso fresco. Sometimes I use parm. It's all different things that I want to use. I'm not sure exactly. It depends. Like with this set, it's probably better with that cheese. I'm going to use parm today, but it's delicious. Either way, they're really good. So, the pork being brined, and then with that sauce, going to be the star of the show. But the potato salad is just kind of the show. The family here likes potato salad. People love potato salad. It's very easy to make. And if you make your own mayonnaise, what a difference! Just unbelievable difference. So, all right, let's check it. All right, it's going nice. Get rid of the rum. Get rid of the rum. I'll get in trouble. Holy shit. Don't worry, Mom. I won't drink it. I promise. She worries. She worries a lot. I won't drink that rum. No, thank you. Anyway. Oh, that looks delightful. Yeah, why not? We'll hit it with a touch of butter. Everything's a little better with butter. See, you're starting to get that color. It's kind of what you're looking for. You start to get that. That's kind of what you want. You need that flavor to taste that corn with all the other stuff. Starts to sear, looks nice. Starts to singe. Starts to get a little smoky flavored. When you mix it with all that stuff, it's a tremendous product. So the taste test is ready. She is ready. She's really hungry, I think. She got lucky today. She ran right into the perfect storm of great food. So I'm gonna get that off. I think we're good here. But again, I'm gonna taste. Tasting is the mecca of the cook, the chef. Taste. How are you gonna know? You work now. I work more with institution people, but it's amazing how many people don't taste any food. They don't like food. Just wait 1 second, okay? I'll let you know. You stay right there. All right, that corn's looking tremendous. Looks beautiful. We can leave a couple pieces for us for later. Don't worry. We got our 3 that we're gonna do here, I think. We're gonna have a taste test. All right. So we're right in front. We might as well just do it right here. Okay, I don't know if you can even see what I'm gonna do. Don't fuck up. No, sorry. All right. Okay, I'll move over here. All right. So I got a little butter in here. I'm gonna heat it up a little. Let that soften up. And we're gonna toss our stuff. We'll give our corn a nice tossing. Do a little butter, cheese, cilantro, and lime with our grilled corn. Right, we'll drop it in there. Yeah, so I'll put our cilantro. Well, you know what? Always remember seasoning. Got salt, pepper, right? Salt, pepper always. A little salt. We're gonna mix it. All right, so we got our cilantro. Put it in. A touch with our lime. Get no seeds in there. We'll do our cheese. We're gonna toss. Look at that. Oh my God, that looks. You lucked out. All right. Oof, looks beautiful. Okay, so we have our corn. I don't know if you can see it in there. It's beautifully tossed, ready to go. We're gonna start putting the dishes together. We're gonna start putting them together. We got a special taste test, so let me get going here. All right, we'll put the potato salad in this. Sous chef, sous chef. I know I need some. Can you get a couple more spoons?
Yeah.
All right. So I wonder if I can get back a little so we can see the plating. That is important. Had a pretty good outing here. Not easy to get that, huh? Okay. All right, Paul. All right, let's do it. So I'm gonna do our little thing of potato salad. Try this out. Cut our corn, give it half piece. You know what? Put the whole piece in there. Beautiful. As the butter set, you can see it kind of swimming in there. That's what you're looking for. We're gonna cut it up for the, we're tasting, so I'm gonna cut it up so she can taste it. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at that. Oh, you can just feel the tenderness. It's just so tender. Push it out. Put our chutney. A beautiful, beautiful chutney. We'll make sure it's good. It'll be a hack. Get that sauce around there, Get a little color in there. All right, we're gonna taste. All right, come on in. You have your spoons?
Wait.
Should you have your spoons?
One spoon.
All right, bring it in. Okay, tell everybody who you are without mentioning your name. Just kidding. You can say what your name is.
My name's Izzy.
Isabel, what did you make the other day? So she can really cook. She's young. She's 8 years old. She can. I was surprised about her palate and how much she loves food, but also the things she can make. What did you make the other day?
Was it a zucchini boat?
Yeah. What was it filled with?
Cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Ricotta.
Yeah.
What was it?
Ricotta. Mozzarella.
And Parmesan.
There you go. We stuffed them and she baked them off, and she did it herself. So she's going to be the official food taster. And we're going to go first. We're going to try the potato salad.
Okay.
Go ahead. We're going to grade it from 1 to 10.
Okay, 1 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead. Take your time. What do you got?
I'm going to give this a 9.
A 9. Wow. Good start. Good start. All right. Now we go to the main course. All right. So this is, why don't you try a taste of a little bit of the chutney, and then we'll do a chutney also taste it with the pork. So this is a peach chutney with mint and a little cooked off rum that you will not taste. Well, just the flavor.
Pretty good.
Okay. So you want to take a piece of the pork now? You can just, even you want to use your hands, go ahead. You want me to cut it a little more?
Yeah.
There. There we go. Is the pork tender? Yes. Flavorful?
Yeah.
Okay. And the chutney with it, did it match? Did it go together? Like
it does go together.
All right, good. What part did you think went together the best? What was the thing that made it kind of work?
I think meat.
Meat with the peaches?
Yeah.
All right.
Really good. I'll give this one a maybe an 8.
An 8? I'll take it. I'll take it. Now, the big one. You're a corn person, right? Let's try that corn. Tell me what you think.
Okay, here we go. What? Give this one. I need to really think about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I decided.
Yeah.
I think this one's also a 9.
A 9? Wow. So, 9. Potato salad, 9, 8. For all the haters out there. All right, you can get the heck out of here now. Great job, Izzy. Thank you. You want to take this with you? Take the whole plate. Go ahead. Enjoy. For all the haters, there you go. She did it. She tasted it, and she was excited about it. She loves food. This kid is going to be a chef, I think. I try to talk her out of it, but I don't think I can. Anyway, listen, she did a great job. She did a great job. I mean, Anastasia, you think I paid somebody to come try the food? Like, my food's great. Don't ever forget that. So we're in the chat portion here. I probably will put this on Facebook too for some of the people that maybe want to, learn how to cook a really good pork chop. So the brine part is easy. I can give anybody a recipe that would like it. Cooking the corn is obviously a very simple thing. Making the mayonnaise is, it's really easy. Once you do it once, you really figure it out, and it really accents and enhances, and also it's very subtle, but it makes a big difference in the potato salad. So, any questions before I get out of here? Anything. I enjoyed it. I had a great time. This is really fun. All right, we're about an hour in. Come on, Anastasia. You have a brain. You know. She loved the food. She came and tried it. she was like, I brought the taste tester here. One of these days, we'll bring somebody else to really try it. I know she's probably going to be a little favorable to me, and I understand that. But for the most part, I mean, she was, excited to come try the food, and then she brought the plate in. So I think that says it is all. If she didn't like it, she would have brought the plate in to eat. So, yeah, great job. Just a great job all around. Great setup over here. I think it works. The inside here, too, is even really good for inside stuff because we're going to do a bunch of stuff. Hopefully we can get something out next week. I don't know. Summer's tough. I've been working so much I couldn't get anything out. But this was fun. Great time. Great job. Thank you so much to the Minifan Network. Obviously, I love the network so much. Thank you for letting me use your platform to do this. It's been awesome. Thank you, Menners. I know I was just kidding with you, but you've been great to me. So I appreciate everything. I appreciate everybody coming to watch. If you have any recipe ideas that you want to see done, send them over. If you don't worry. I seem to be, people on Facebook don't know me enough yet, so which is good. They seem a lot more interested in this stuff, and hey, good. Look, I can do things all over the place with food. I love food, so hoping to bring on a bunch of chefs from the East Bay. Talk food and talk about their situations and how things have changed after COVID, the high price of inflation hurting the restaurants, and just all the ins and outs of dealing with working with people that aren't skilled as much as they used to be. It's a tough business right now, a very tough business, but it's very it's a great conversation, and I love Rhode Island, so hoping to do some more of that. But also you also get Kane's Corner. Don't you worry. For all the haters, Kane's Corner will come. And try to get something maybe out this week. I mean, I don't know what's going on tomorrow. It's a little nerve wracking here. He's gonna do a solo show at 3. I don't know what that means. He's gonna set the whole show up himself. That's interesting. So I don't know what's going on. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. But I think it's one of those shows you gotta be ready at 3 o'clock to go. And that's exciting. It's exciting. So. Oh, Trent. I'm never going to unblock you, Trent. Because that's why. It's just so, God, it's the worst. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching.